What's up? It's Dylan Alexander. Look, I wanted to remind you that you're going to be dead way longer than you're going to be alive. I repeat, you will be dead for a much longer time than the time that you'll be breathing alive. So get busy. That's my point. This is a reminder to get busy, to take advantage of life, to stop living life on the sidelines, man. This is a philosophy that I have planted in my subconscious for a long time that really was the fuel to get me to pursue my dreams in a faster way. You know, when I was in my early 20s, man, I knew I wanted to do something that nobody else really did. And there was really no clear-cut path towards where I'm trying to go, which at the time was pursuing stand-up comedy. And, you know, that was a great time for me to pursue it. And the thing that got me to really pursue something that nobody else that I knew had pursued before is the fact that I knew in the back of my mind, one day it clicked. I was like, bro, I'm gonna die one day. Like, it's like the blink of an eye, bro. My grandpa was a young man one time. Now he's old and gray and he's dead, right? My grandpa died shortly after this, and it just hit me. It was like, man, I'm about to drop out of college at the time. You know, I was living life kind of lost. I was all over the place, right? But I knew I didn't want to work a regular job. And I knew that you only get one life. And why throw it away just because society and your family and etc. told you to go this way, when your heart and your mind and your soul is screaming, hey man, let's go on an adventure. Let's go take a chance, man. And that's what happened to me, man. Early 20s, you know, they say you have your hero's journey around that age, about 22, 23, which is exactly when I pursued comedy in a real way, man. And but it was 21 when I realized I want to do comedy. I want to do something different. I want to, you know, express myself and just have fun with life, right? I don't want to just be pigeonholed into a box that I can't get out of now. And now I got kids, I got a wife, and now I'm living this life that I don't even really want to live because I was pressured into it. You understand me? And I think a lot of people today are living like that. They're not really living their true desire of a life. The thing they really yearn for, the life they really want to live, they're not living it. They're kind of just like in the background of their own life, man, like just daydreaming about what could be. But very few people are taking the risk to see what could happen, right? Even if it doesn't work out, give it a try. You know, whatever it is you may want to do, whether it's pursue a certain kind of business, an artistic pursuit, you want to move to a whole nother country, whatever it is, man, go for that. Do it. Why not? Right? Obviously, you want to weigh the risks and the reward, the pros and the cons, right? There's a pro and a con to everything. But when you do the math on that, you should be able to say, okay, this is what I'm doing because I want to, right? So this is just a reminder, man, to stop being scared, stop living life on the sidelines, wishing, you know, like wanting to get out on the field. You know, you see that chick, man, that one chick, man, she's finer than a mug, but then you talk yourself out of talking to her. You know, all the negative voices in your head, which are not even your thoughts. It's just thoughts that have been planted through life, you know, from other people and different scenarios subconsciously, right? That's a whole nother topic. But my point is, man, don't let these voices from the outside penetrate your inner mind and prevent you from being who you really want to be, from living how you really want to live. I won't let anybody stop me from living the life I want to live, man. right now I'm focused 100% zeroed in on where I want to go. And it's a beautiful feeling, man. I feel like I feel young. I feel fresh again. I feel like the possibilities are endless, right? And I'm just looking to capitalize on it. And I hope you guys are doing the same thing, capitalizing on your life, man. Going after the big win, the big catch. You know, some of y'all want to go to California, be an actor, man. Go for it, man. I'm just saying, I'm just looking to help people go towards their goals, man. Because everybody's scared. Everybody wants to get the security, the good old job, the safe job, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong is going decades of your life without doing what you really want to do. The last thing you want to be is an old man, and you have no real energy left to pursue those things you wanted to do because you spent all your youth pursuing safety and security, which is, that's life, man. You got decisions like that. But I'm just saying, me as a guy who I pursued what I really wanted, everything else came with it. I found business along the way, good jobs. I found decent jobs along the way, but ultimately figured out how to work for myself, and I'm doing okay, right? I'm not doing the best, but I've done better. But we're progressing towards my ultimate life goal, right? And that's the point, man. It's all about progress. It's all about becoming more disciplined and being able to develop yourself. Progress, discipline, and development to ultimately blossom to the person that you're supposed to be, man. That inner God inside of you, that king, man, that's in all of us, that wants to come out. He wants to be chiseled and refined like 24 karat gold that's been through the fire to refine it. That's how your life should be as a man. You should constantly be refining yourself, fixing errors, sharpening this, tightening up that, being quicker on this. You dig? Look at your stats. A lot of dudes, I used to be one of them for a brief moment of time, but a lot of guys, they know stats on sports players. They know the stats on sports players more than they know the stats on their own life. You know how many touchdowns Patrick Mahomes scored last season, but do you know how much progress you made last year? How much more money did you make from the previous year to last year? How many more women did you talk to in 2023 than 2024 than 2022? Do you know that? I'm just saying, man, get fascinated with yourself, man. Learn yourself fully and improve it, man. Know your weaknesses, improve them, man. Or focus on your strengths and supercharge those up so you're just dominating in that area. Whatever it is, I recommend, man, go all in on yourself, man. Stop underestimating how powerful you are and what you can get out of this life if you just lock in, man. I've seen it happen, and I'm looking to really, really hone in on it myself. And I want to lead by example, right? So I hope this plants a good seed in you guys and lights that fire in you like it does me every time I think about it. Because what do you have to lose? You're going to die anyways. So you might as well go hard while you're here, while you can breathe. I'm saying there's great men in the grave right now who were great men who went hard, put in blood, sweat, and tears, gave it their all, left a mark on this earth. Genghis Khan, dude left his mark, man. Alexander the Great, you know what I'm saying? Julius Caesar, Napoleon, all these guys, man, went through history and said, man, we got to make something shake around here. Yeah, my name rings bells around here. Yeah, familiarity, the word, they know who I am. Yes, Genghis Khan. Yes, a quarter or whatever % of my DNA is in everybody. Oh, I'm the ancestor of the ancestors. Yes, me, big bad wolf, leaving the mark. You get what I'm saying? It's in you, man. Bring it out you. Cause it's fun, man. This life is a dream. It's a movie anyways, man. Make it your movie. Be the director. Stop being a goddamn background actor. You hear me? I'm just saying, man. Take control, man. Make it a fun movie, man. All right? But I hope this message rings a bell in you and gets you going, man. Get you activated. Because it's time to live, man. You know, clock is ticking. You ain't going to be, you know, you're not going to get any younger, man. You're right now as young as you'll ever be. Right now, while you're watching this. Like you just got older right there. Boom. You'll never be as young as you just were. Okay. So let's get on it. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.